down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
The problem was, how was this contraption first? Because in the map, this was next to it. So why does this contraption had to suffer in case of this just sudden halt? They were next to each other. Doesn't really matter, does it now? Doesn't make sense. If this was here, and this one was here, why does it matter that this one stopped in front of you? Doesn't make any sense. You evaded, but you were on this side of the road. What? Doesn't make any sense.
There's a metal strapping.
A tattoo. A dog tattoo.
A tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang. This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
Okay, he's got a gun.
This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
Dirt on boots, purgent mud. Alright, fair enough.
This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here. It'll be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Who are you? Same tattoo. Also electrical burns. So they were electrocuted. Sticky licorice. Also muddy boots. Pungent mud. Rasco.
Rasco, yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal. Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent. Mud. A pneumatic hammer.
I think we have enough to do this. Right? Wow. The underground rail? Way? Oh, there's more. Company of London. The Underground Electric
Underground
Railways.
Electric Railways Company of London.
There we go. This sequence was so wrong. Find out. Because I still can't understand why this one stopped. Well, I understand why this one stopped. But why this guys had to evade him. I mean, yes, they drive on the same road, but there was time enough. Especially with the map, it looks so weird.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes? Mr. Holmes?
My poor leg.
Alright. Yeah, lost case apparently. Ah.
This crank has been turned.
All was on purpose. There's a wire. Oh,
There is
hello.
some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Hello. Why is there a cow in this building? Oh my lord, a double lockpick may be used at the same time as two single ones. Alright. um, 4 and 1? No. Oh there, 4 and 2. That's wrong. Oh, is it 2 and 4? Yeah. No, it was something along that line.
I've not seen such a device before.
What kind of device is this? Activate device by finding the what? Correct positions for its switches.
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here. I can
And
see
a
the
good
technical
view, yeah.
cab very well from here.
Yeah. What more? Women are not allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Today, Magistrate Adcox ruled that it is no longer a crime for women to smoke in a public area, in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Towson, Edna Custer and Elsie Watkin, 3 ladies who had been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square. What does that have to do with anything?
An open bottle of cheap wine.
Yeah, I know, baby, the cow let you astray. I know.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance?
Of what,
Of
Holmes?
what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map. My poor leg.
Could be a random pedestrian. Hmm. All right. This man was not far from the flats where the electrical device is situated. Perhaps he had chosen the role of a workman. He's not a suspect. Right. This man is near the end of the square. He attempted to leave. Perhaps he could, because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electric device and run away. I think. The man is beneath the window where the active device is. Perhaps he had time to activate it before entering the street. How can you be in... Yeah, I'll say he's a suspect for now. This man is a driver. He was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion. Perhaps because he knew what was about to take place. Nah, he's not a suspect. He was driving. Why would he... He like is horse startled. That's fully. He can't activate. Those two are the only suspects I have so far, I think. Yeah, but the explosion was close. I'm gonna treat him as a suspect because the explosion happened here. His horse startled, so they were both close by the explosion, so eh. That. Oh.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
No, it's this one, isn't it?
No, it wasn't like that.
How would you... This then? Come on.
No, it wasn't like that.
How can you determine who was a suspect or not? Actually, yeah.
No, it wasn't like that. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
To detail? Alright, so this came in here. He stopped. He was behind it. Yeah, this can't be a suspect. Right? I'll treat him as a suspect.
That's it.
There we go. There we go. That should do it.
I've not seen a traffic accident like...
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
I believe we are going to Scotland Yard. So far, the second case has been the longest. It was about, well, if you consider everything, about 3 hours-ish. Not speedy run. 3 hours and a half, maybe, depending on how much you fail. But yeah, the longest so far. Interesting.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
Oh, do we
What
now?
happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Ah, so funny. Wait, so we have the evidence of all 3 though, right? Right, so we have a
This
pen.
pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
We
The
have
initials MB.
yeah. Mr. Butcher. We have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. Her condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith. Ah.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Directors, Underground Electric Railways Company of London. Ooh.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Right. A picture. My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
A
Whiskey.
booze bottle.
Of poor quality.
Cigarettes.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Some
Thick
gloves.
leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
And then a letter. Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, your feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. Nothing too incriminating. Well, except for the
Electrical wires. A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
Der Mord.
A book.
If you have to blow up half a continent and cause a bloodbath to destroy the party of barbarism, you should have no scruples of conscience. Anyone who would not joyously sacrifice his life for the satisfaction of exterminating 1,000,000 barbarians is not a true Republican.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
I agree, such clear-sightedness. Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible. Otherwise, we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. So he has a debt to collect. Well, let's interrogate people.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Why? Something on the head. Ah! They're from the same thing. The ones that got killed. He's religious. We read the evidence. So that I know. Manual worker, yeah. Injured leg. Yeah, we know. Wait, where's the other one then? Oh, here we are. Benjamin was the middle one. I think he's a smoker, right? There we go. Yay! There are only 3 suspects for this one. Right, so tell me about the accident.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
Right. How do you...
Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it. I swear.
Right.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Fair enough.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know. Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
He's really... The first thing I believed,
Good day
the
to
last
you, sir.
thing...
My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
He's ill.
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Right. Let's see here. He's ill. That I can tell. He has been coughing quite a bit. He's a badge, an anarchist symbol. Yeah, he's poor. Alright. Black Sputin, silicosis. I think he works with electricity. Yeah, I knew it. Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person who wears the symbol of the anarchist. He dislikes the police. Why, I'm not surprised. So, seems you're ill.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines.
He was a
15
miner
years of
miner.
hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
So, about electricity.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How do you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
What did you see?
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes. I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Sure. Right. Alright. So, Mr. Fowler's work. Electrocution, right? Okay. Benjamin Fowler sometimes works with electricity, but he's not a specialist, and it's doubtful that he would know how to create such a deadly trap. Don't think he's a specialist. If he got taught by the other guy, I don't think he's a specialist. Don't think so, but we'll keep going. The electrical trap was for the technical cab. The electrical trap for the technical cab, tongue twister there, was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett would have had sufficient knowledge. Ah, he would not have. Wait, what? I think he has sufficient knowledge if he's self-taught. Benjamin Fowler was abandoned when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Yeah, I think so. Anarchists oppose the state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Fair enough. Oh, we're not going to look up the tattoo? Find suspect. Okay, let's go to Ormond Hospital. I'm leaning towards Thomas, I believe it was the name was. Short-term memories. I'm bad with names. I'm leaning towards him so far because he has the electrical knowledge, but I need more proof. Maybe somebody else can offer that. Let's see here. Where this? Oh, almost look the same. There you are.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right.
but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry. I understand now.
Woohoo! You understand? Right. You're a batch, you're a railway worker. I understand that. Alright. I think that's daughter's gift. It's a wedding ring. Well, obviously he was or is married. Think he was once prosperous. See? Hey, I'm getting better by the end of the game. Right, what's your job?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean he would be capable of creating a deadly trap. I think that's true because if he's more away for his daughter. I don't think he can actually do it.
Shh. Meryl's
Meryl Butcher.
Is that it? There's nothing here? Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition. But I must warn you that some may be considerate.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm. Mr. Butcher's wife. A young woman lost her life.
There was more, right? Reginald Butcher has problems at work. Due to the time off he has taken to visit his seriously ill daughter. Right? Fair enough. Don't think Reginald Butcher Oh. Right, I need to go back to... No, not fuck.